Yeah, I agree with Ms. Thanos, and having you brush her off her conversation and what she's trying to talk about isn't a very respectful way for you to speak to April Thanos here on the panel. Now, the part I like to bring up is there's a $2 savings to a family that now uses $1,000 over what they used to be. The whole idea of this structure was trying to help the people that are conserving and doing quality work in conservation and green activists that are saving water and doing everything they can. And then you get these people that are having giant swimming pools and giant green yards, as you mentioned, at the yacht club. They're going to be the ones that are going to suffer from the higher pays, whereas that's what should happen. If you're using more, you should pay more. And now the old person that's using $500, she's going to save probably, according to the count, what's right? No, it's not there. She's going to save probably $3. That's not even a dozen eggs. And that's what this person, and that's what I thought this bill was about, to help the poor people that are struggling with their water and not have you disrespect April Thanos over and over again on this diocese. Because when she's speaking, I get tired of hearing you interrupt her and trying to stop her and bully her. This needs to stop, Mayor. And when it comes to protecting the poor people, I think the people that are using the water should pay for it. So this study that you did, as you said, you're not going to be able to help everybody, but it doesn't help the poor person in any way, shape, or form, because you can't even buy a dozen eggs with the savings that they are being instituted. Whereas this person that's living out at the yacht club with a giant swimming pool and 5,000 feet of air-conditioned space, and he's using 48,000 gallons, he should be charged triple, double. He should be paying what he's using as water. The whole idea was to save money for the poor people and to go green. I don't see any of this in this synopsis I hear, and I keep hearing y'all talk about the upper end. It's not fair to the upper end. It's not fair to the commercial users. If you use the water, you pay for the water. That's the bottom line. If you use the water, you pay for the water. And he was trying to keep the rates that were going to be charged to the maximum water guzzlers within standards or norms. Forget that. Let them pay. That's the bottom line. And again, bullying is not going to be tolerated anymore from this diocese. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else for a water rate structure?
You know my name. I've spoke up here many times about the criminal activities going on at Boca Ciega Yacht Club. Over the 65-year lease, they have stolen millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. Over 65 years, it's due to our investigation with Activism News Network, we have come to the conclusion that Boca Ciega Yacht Club has generated between $6 and $7 million over the term of their lease. And over that time frame, they, in the lease that they have right now, it says that they rent 110 dry slips out to whoever that they wish to. Now, so what's happening is they're renting out 110 slips, and Mr. O'Reilly continues to cover up the financials involved with this company. You're giggling over here, Mr. O'Reilly, but you're lying and you're covering up the information. I'm starting to think that you're complicit in the theft of millions of dollars from the residents of Gulfport. Because I also have a proof from the finance director that Boca Ciega Yacht Club never paid a penny during their rent in the 13 years that they were here. It's from Shannon Farrell. And you keep asking me for that evidence, Mayor. You know where the evidence is? It's in your vaults, being hidden and protected and destroyed by Chief Vincent. See, because what's happening is a records request, once you figure out that you have a law to follow in records request, and once you understand that Chief Vincent can't destroy video evidence at will, Chief Vincent can't lie about records requests. Chief Vincent can't lie. I've paid Chief Vincent for the emails about Ray Rodriguez. And now he's telling me there's more emails about Ray Rodriguez. Chief Vincent is lying and is covering up in the records request. And this is now a 72 days notice of my intent to sue the city of Gulfport, Boca Ciega Yacht Club, the criminal thieving lying yacht club, and Chief Vincent and the Gulfport Police Department. My intention is to sue everybody to stop this disgusting criminal activity and covering up the thieving money. Allegations are being made that you are in the receiving of some of these monies, Mr. O'Reilly, is the only reason that we can't get any insurance information about Boca Ciega Yacht Club from the city. The city insurance policy, we can't gain anything. And Mr. Salzman is also, I was hoping he was here today, because I was going to ask Mr. Salzman, did Mr. Salzman send 3 federal agents to my house on Friday? Did Mr. Salzman send 4 armed men on February 28th to take me out of my bed in my home? Is Mr. Salzman involved in having my arrest on September 2nd, 2019? There's a continuing problem here, and I know you're going to make me stop because you can't get me. I am a man that's not going to be taking this problem anymore. I will be back at the next to tell you when my next...
Mr. Rodriguez, I suggest you take us up on the threats and file the suit. We disagree. All right, anybody else for public comment? Anybody on the line?
There are 2, Mayor.
All that, isn't it?
Ms. Tober, are you there?
I'm here. Thank you. I didn't press the button earlier. I actually had 2 different comments, but I wasn't going to say anything about this. But you know what? I'm sick and tired of Ray Rodriguez coming up there and accusing people of crimes that he has no proof about. And y'all in the dais know that we don't always agree, but there's not a single person up there that I think ever has done anything criminally. And I wish to the dickens that Mr. Rodriguez would just shut up.
Shut up.
I wish to the dickens that Mr. Rodriguez would just shut up. Sorry, but I'm tired of it. Now to the water, and this really wasn't for Mr. Burnham anyways,